Hi everyone, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamelin, Psychic Medium. Today I'm going to do a weekend forecast. I am live. I'm jumping on TikTok and YouTube at the same time. And we're just going to do a general love reading for the weekend. What does Spirit want you to know for the week ahead? What is coming your way? So I did not announce this. So if you missed it, don't worry. I'm going to timestamp it. But if you're joining me live, I'm very happy that you found me live, and we're just going to pull some cards. I'm not doing individual readings. I'm not doing private readings. So just listen. It's a general love reading for everyone. Okay. Before we start, I'm going to introduce a new deck to my collection. For those of you that follow me all the time, I have over 400 tarot decks and oracle decks. I'm a big deck collector. I love to share my decks with you. So I'm going to share a new deck with you. I will timestamp it, so then you can skip ahead if you're watching this as a replay and go right into the love reading if you're not interested in looking at new decks. So let me timestamp for those of you that want to see this deck. So we'll take a quick look at this new deck. The deck that we're going to look at today is the Good Fortune Tarot. Let me show you the box. It is by Barbara Moore. Okay, so it's the Good Fortune Tarot by Barbara Moore. I believe I was on the pre-order list for Amazon. I will buy anything that Barbara Moore creates. Her decks are beautiful. Her guidebooks are beautiful. They're just such a great thing. So let's just start with the box. The box is a hardcover box. It has a magnetic clasp. It has the wording on the binding, and I have a whole wall of shelves on the other side of my reading library, and I stack them like books, like a bookshelf. So it's really important to me to see the binding and the name of the deck, so I can pull out the decks and take a look at it. So the Good Tarot. Now, what I love about Barbara Moore's, if you are a beginner, any of her decks are great because she is such a great creator with her guidebooks. Guidebooks are awesome for beginners because they go through each card and they give you the deck creator's understanding of what the card meaning is. And it is, this particular guidebook is gorgeous. It is in color. Look at this. It's in color. It has full pages. So it's beautiful. I'm gonna dive right in. I do like to read definitely all of her guidebooks, but I do read my guidebooks. I love to learn something new. I'm constantly studying tarot. So you can see it's a full pages, full descriptions, just a beautiful colored book. And it's got how many pages? 255 pages, 254 pages of tarot. So if you guys are tarot lovers, this is good for you. Okay. So let's just do a quick flip through. I'm going to hold them up and then I'll put them down on the, I'm not going to do the whole deck. I'm just going to give you a sense of the design. So here is the Fool card. Here is the Fool card. I'll put that on the table here for those of you that are watching YouTube. I have a second camera going on my YouTube channel, Kathy Mamelin, Psychic Medium, and you can see me and the cards being placed. So if you'd like to see that way, you can be in TikTok or you can be in YouTube. So here is the beautiful Magician. Look at this beautiful card. The color, first of all, it's the standard, it's a standard size tarot deck, standard size. It's the same stock as the Everyday Witch. So if you guys like the Everyday Witch, it's got kind of a linen-y feel. It shuffles beautifully, and she uses the same stock in a lot of her cards. So they always shuffle really, really easy. I have the High Priestess. Here's the High Priestess. It's got this kind of blue tone to it. Here's the Empress, beautiful Empress. And let's go a close up to the Empress here on YouTube. So you can see the tones are kind of like greens and blues, they match my display on YouTube today. They're kind of like color coordinating, which is nice. I have the Emperor. Here's the Emperor, sitting back and just king, emperor of his kingdom. Look at him with his big castle in the background. How gorgeous. Here's the Hierophant. So I'm just going to flip through a handful of these. I'm going to go to, here's the Lover's card. Let's definitely do the Lover's card. Here is the Lover's card. Beautiful. So you can see the little cherub above the Lover's card. So that's beautiful. I'm going to skip ahead to some of these suits. Okay, so here's an Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands. We'll do a handful in each of the suits just to give you a sense. Let's see, Four of Wands. Four of Wands. Beautiful. Look at that Four of Wands. Look at that dancing for happiness. I love the diversity already in this deck. There's a lot of diversity. That's something I'm looking for in my decks because there's so many different deck creators out there. But here's my Page of Wands. Beautiful. And again, I mean, I'm going to love this stock. I use her cards to death. I mean, they really are workhorses for me. Here is my Ace of Cups. I love that big fish. Look at the big fish in the middle. I love that. Beautiful. So I love that. All right, let's look at Ace of Cups. Let's see. Oh, look at the Ten of Cups. This is pretty with the rainbow. I love that. The tree house. The kids are playing. Look at everybody's happy. Again, a sense of diversity. Just a beautiful card. But I like that tree house. I like the tree house. That's fun. Let's see what else. Oh, look at the Queen of Cups. She's awesome. Look at her. Look at her. What does she have? She has a throne of seashells, which is my theme. My theme is seashells on my table today. So this is gorgeous. Let me give you a close-up. Look at the throne of seashells. How fun is that? All right, let's go into the swords. Look at this Ace of Swords with this gorgeous owl. I think this is wonderful. So if you're just joining me now, this is for those of you that don't know me, I am a psychic medium, professionally, full-time, all over the world. But I'm a very avid deck collector, tarot. I've been studying tarot for 15 years. It's my passion. I'm a professional reader. I mean, it's what I love to do. So I'm just sharing with you a new deck to my collection of over 400 decks. Like I needed another deck. My husband kind of cringes every time UPS comes because he knows it's another deck. But I don't care. I love my decks. It's none of his business how many decks I have. It's how I feel. Look at the Nine of Swords. Look at the Nine of Swords, that fear in her hands and her eyes, just that worry. Her decks are beautiful. These are designed by Barbara Moore. The guidebook is gorgeous. Here is my King of Swords. Look at him speaking his truth, speaking his mind. This is a new deck on the market for sure. I think I had to be like in the waiting list to get it, but I'm pretty sure it's available on Amazon now. So let's see, let's do a pentacle. Let's do pentacles. I love Five of Pentacles. I always feel like we can get through anything with a Five of Pentacles. I love that path. For those of you that watch me all the time, at the end of the path is an archway, is a gateway. And I love arches. I love bridges, anything that tells me I'm crossing over. So look at that. Look at see the path. You follow the path through the snow and then you can walk through that archway. It's like, it's right up my alley. All right, let's see. Let's get another pentacle card. Let's see which one I like. Look at my Knight of Pentacles. He's riding a giant rabbit. I think this is awesome. This is such a great deck. It's going to be a lot of fun for me to use. And, I love all my decks, but a lot of times it comes down to the shuffle, the images. They have to talk to me. I feel like my cards talk to me. I really do. I feel like they They tell the story, Spirit just said, but they're my communication tool between Spirit and my gift. And I just hold on to these cards like gold. Queen of Pentacles, here we go. We're all queens out there today. We are all filled with abundance. So if you're just joining me, this is the, let me put the box out again so you can see the box one more time. You can take a snapshot if you are interested in it. And for those of you that like to read or you're readers, okay, but I'm definitely going to be using this. You'll see me using this. Okay, so here's the Good Fortune Tarot, again by Barbara Moore, okay, and illustrated by Jessica Rue, okay, so we will give her a plug as well because she's a talented artist and she deserves a plug too. So here is the cover, okay, so how beautiful. All right, so looks like we have a lot of people on live. Thank you, TikTok. Thank you, YouTube. I'm so glad. I just decided to do this impromptu. I just wanted to say hello and let you know that I'm here. Hi, everybody. This is a general reading, a general love reading for the weekend, okay? So the weekend of Friday, August 2nd through Sunday, August 4th. And I'm going to share with you anything that Spirit has for me. So take with you what connects to you, leave the rest for everybody else. I do have some charms. We're going to be doing some charms, okay? And some tarot dice. I have tarot dice. We're going to be doing those in my big bowl of charms. And then inside of here are some miniature tarot tiles. So we're going to be using these little guys today. I do have some clues. We'll be doing some clues, but for those of you that have never watched me, it is a fully channeled message. We're going to call in our spirit guides now and bring your energy to the chat. Let me know what you're thinking and feeling. Give me some feedback. But welcome, everybody. I'm so grateful that you're here. And I'm going to go ahead and timestamp this now. If you're watching this as a replay, we're starting now. You guys ready? Here we go. Okay, so let me get the timestamp. Okay, so we are here for our weekend love forecast, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Any sign and any sign of the person that you're thinking of. Let's call in our spirit guides. Spirit guide, I ask that you guide me with any loving messages. I ask that you share with me any things that we need to hear, that we need to know at this time, who's coming towards us, any energy that is in our vicinity or around us now that we need to know about. I'm so excited to hear these weekend messages, and let's get going. I am listening for you now. Welcome, everybody. Let's see what we have. Time to move on. Okay, for some of you, Spirit could be saying, I've got something else around the corner. I've got, something else that I want you to take a look at, they just said. So we have this beautiful energy. I think moving on is great. I think that when you get to a stage that you are ready to move on, you have taken back your power. You have taken back your sense of self, Spirit just said. So we want that as well. I have create and progress. Okay. So how about this sense of tapping into our creativity? How about this feeling of we're not perfect, but we are making progress, right? And we are moving forward and we're learning about ourselves. So some of you could be going through kind of a self-development curve right now. I'm learning about myself. I'm trying to be more spiritual. I'm working on my body, my mind. I'm taking better care of myself. So work on those. You're a work in progress. Spirit just said, we're all a work in progress. Of course you are. Let's see what else they're saying. That was funny. Fighting spirit. Okay. How many of you, I'm hoping because you're here that you want to grow spiritually. Otherwise, you probably wouldn't be here. But I'm going to put it in the category, are you trusting? Okay. Are you truly letting go? And are you truly trusting what Spirit has for you? And that's a really hard place to be. It's really, really hard to surrender, right? And to say, I'm not in control, that the universe is in control. I can't make it happen any faster, or make it happen, the way I want. So for those of you that are struggling with that, I want you to work on staying in the day. And when you feel like you are struggling with something's not happened fast enough, or something isn't working out for you in some way, I want you to say, it's out of my control and I surrender. I surrender. Okay. I mean, just like release it. All right. So is there one thing that all of you have today that you could surrender to? Maybe put it in the chat. Okay. I'm going to think of something for myself. Let's think. I'm going to surrender to trying to control my free time. Because what happens is I have such a schedule, a busy, busy schedule, and then I have free time with my husband or my family or my friends. And my free time is always taken for some reason. I try to control it. I try to own it. I want to read a book. I want to go for a walk in the pool. But my husband needs time. So I have to surrender to, he hasn't seen me all day. He needs time. And what's my priority? My priority is being with him. So I have to surrender my free time. Not all the time, but I can't have complete control of how much free time I have. I have to give my husband time. I have to give my husband, in our relationship, because it's so important to me, time. So what are some of the things you want to surrender to? I'm surrendering to worrying about love showing up, Kimberly is saying. I love that. In TikToks, Jax is saying, I'm surrendering my marriage to the Lord. Beautiful. I have Jessica, surrendering, trying to get people's acceptance. That's a big one. Okay, so let that go out into the universe. We're going to be heading into this weekend into a full moon. So that's a great thing to work on even over the weekend if you are having a hard time thinking about it. So I'm going to work on my free time and what's most important to me with allocating my free time. I'm going to surrender to that. Okay, that's my surrender. Let's see what Spirit has for you for love this weekend. Let's see what they want for you. Spirit, I am listening. If you're new to my channels, please remember to hit those hearts, the likes, the follow buttons, comment below, claim it, own it. I love you guys. So grateful that I'm here. Surrender, 10 of Swords. Okay, so surrendering to letting go. How about letting something go? Okay, because that 10 of Swords tells us that it's over, it's done, it's buried. It has a finality to it. Okay, and sometimes we don't want it to be over, but maybe it's the best thing for you. So we want to know that 10 of Swords is over, and then we kind of pick ourselves back up and we keep moving forward. So this is perfect because the 10 of Swords and the Ace of Cups working together right out of the gate is sharing with me that I'm going to put it this way, okay? For every ending, there's a new beginning. And that new beginning is a gift. Because when these aces come into me, and this is a beautiful card because you see the hand, and the hand holding that cup is the hand of God, literally handing you, hand of Spirit, handing you this emotion. Okay, so it's an emotional fulfillment cup. It is the gift. It is the gift of love. Okay, so it's Spirit telling me for every ending, there's a new beginning. So if this love hasn't arrived yet, we're heading into the weekend. Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe we will have something happen. I have a Fool. Thank you, Spirit. This is my new beginning. So some of you could have a new beginning starting this weekend. You could be really excited about this new beginning and ready to take this leap of faith and ready to really kind of get this thing rocking and rolling. I have an Ace of Coins. So Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. You have somebody ready to make you an offer, okay? I'm going to say it's date night. I'm going to say, I want to see you. Let's go out. Let's have drinks. Let's meet up. They said, let's not hook up. They said, let's not hook up. So it's not a hookup. Spirit doesn't want to hook up. That's funny. But it's a gift. It's an offer. It's an offer. Okay. It's somebody saying to you, I want to get this thing going with this Fool card. I want to see where we're going and I want to get something started. So if there's somebody that you're thinking of right now, we could be really ready to move forward. I have a King of Pentacles. This person is going to be, Angela's claiming, I want a date night. Yes, please, Spirit. Awesome. A King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is secure. King of Pentacles is going to pick up the tab. Okay, let's put it that way. You're on a date night. This person asks you out. You're not picking up the tab. The King of Pentacles is going to insist that they treat you. They're picking up the tab. So this is somebody who's financially secure. They are not afraid to treat you. They just said they're a little bit of a show off. This person could be a little bit of a, I want to impress you energy. It could be, they're just kind of nervous or excited about you, but they could be a little bit of a show off energy coming into me. Could be, hopefully they calm down after the first date, something like that. I have a King of Cups. Beautiful. I got to tell you, this is going to be a catch, whoever this is, because they are emotionally available. Okay. And for those of you that watch me on YouTube, you guys know I love emotionally available. You know that, like, if I get emotionally available in a reading, I'm like, okay, I could end this reading right now, because at least I have a shot at a decent relationship. It's the person who is an avoidant, or they don't know what they want, or they're confused, or they don't know what their feelings are. You know, we want emotionally available. So sign me up. Okay. Hit those like buttons, hit that heart button, and sign me up for emotionally available, because that is like key. Let's see what else they're saying. I have a Queen of Wands. That is passion. Okay, so they're seeing the passion. And I like to see the Queen of Wands not just as physically they're attracted to you, because we're going to assume that they are, okay? But how about the fact that they see you as, I don't know, I'm going to say they like your energy. You know, the person who says, you have great energy, or you have spunk is the word they just gave me. You have spunk, you have your mojo, whatever it is. I like your vibe, okay? But they like your energy with that Queen of Wands, and that's what they're attracted to. And we are attracted to people's energies. We're human, right? And we're souls. So it's not just about, I think you're cute, or I think you're handsome, or you're beautiful, or you're sexy. It's what is our energy feeling? And in this case, that Queen of Wands is telling me that they like your vibe. So do you have a good vibe? I know I have a good vibe. You know I like my vibe. You know, I know that I have a lot of friends. I know that people genuinely, I think, like me. I think I'm pretty normal as a psychic. I'm not like a weirdo psychic. So I like my vibe. If you like your vibe, high five. High five, everybody. High five. All right. You like your vibe. Ooh, I have a Tower moment. This is coming in after a Tower moment. If you've just ended a relationship, if you are struggling with some old feelings, Spirit just said, can I have some clarification on that Tower? Please share with me. What is it that you want me to know? Hi, Playboy Bunny. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody in TikTok. I'm relatively new to TikTok. Thank you for TikTok. I'm trying to grow my TikTok channel. So thank you, all my new followers in TikTok, and of course, all my YouTube followers. I love you all. Page of Swords. I'm getting some clarification on this Tower, and a Hermit. So it's coming into me as after, I'm going to say a difficult period, after an ending, after a, they're saying a false start, a new start. Like maybe you had somebody come into your life that you thought was going to turn into something, but it really didn't go anywhere. So you might have a person come into your energy, or already that's come into your energy from somebody that you were really in love with, or you might have been married to this person. And then you had somebody like in between, okay? You had, maybe you dated them for a few weeks, a few months, and then you realize like, this is not what I want. So the next relationship I feel like is my king, that King of Cups, that King of Pentacles. So maybe this is the new connection coming in. So they said a false start, and I'm going to use false start as the person who, it didn't really go anywhere. It didn't go anywhere. I have an Ace of Swords. I love my aces. You guys have 3 aces today. Ace of Cups. Let me grab that other one. Where is my ace? Ace of Pentacles. You guys have 3 aces. There's only 4 aces in the deck. So you guys have 3 out of 4 of the aces. So this is I'm going to say a wow. Okay. I'm going to claim it as a wow, because I really feel like these aces are a gift. Okay. Going back to that feeling, you can see the hands in all of those cards, that hand of God handing you those aces. And there's also a sense of a time is of the essence, that when this is handed to you, you say, thank you. You say, I'm going to accept this gift from you, and I'm going to trust you, Spirit. I'm going to trust you, universe, and I'm going to see where this goes. Okay. So a little bit of a time is of the essence. Don't let it go by you. Okay. Don't let it escape you. They just said, okay. I'm not doing any paid readings. This is a general love reading for the weekend. So if you're watching me live, no questions today. If you want a private reading, go to my website and you can book a private reading. All right, let's keep going. So 3 aces, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's just joined us. So grateful. I just did this impromptu. I didn't post this. So if you missed the live, don't feel bad. It was really just, I wanted to just come on live and do a weekend thing. I have a soulmate coming in. So again, that false start, it's interesting because sometimes false starts come into me as I'll try again, or it just didn't work out the first time. The timing wasn't right. But the false start came into me as, no, this isn't somebody I want to be with. So they're asking you to wait for the soulmate. They're asking you to wait for the person who is better for you or right for you. So I do have a soulmate coming. I feel you said to me, good times. Okay, we're going to have a good time. Who wants to have fun? Who wants to be in a relationship where you actually have fun, right? That this person makes you laugh, you have a good time, and it's time to get back to having fun. A vacation together. This person wants to how about a weekend getaway? Maybe this person wants to take you away for a weekend. Some of you may be already in this connection and they're saying, let's spend the weekend together. Let's spend the night together. Pack your bags. Let's rent a room. Let's go away. So maybe we're going to the beach. Maybe it's a day trip, and maybe we're just going to go to the beach, something like that. I've been waiting. For those of you that are waiting, that's okay. That's what we're here for. We manifest, okay? We put this out into the universe. We ask Spirit to guide us. It's really hard to keep up those manifestations on your own. I know that because it's kind of like a burnout feeling. So that's why every morning I launch the collective love reading on my YouTube channel, which is a pretty in-depth card reading. And it gives you a chance to kind of meditate and think about that you're worthy and you're deserving of love. So if you haven't been watching those, check those out on my YouTube channel, because they do help you manifest. They will help you manifest. Just listen to them. They count. They count as your manifestation for the day. It's like, check the box. I manifested today. Check the box. And I have silence, no communication. Now, I'm going to put that in the category of somebody that you may be thinking of that has been in no contact for a while. And spirits keep saying, you know, it is a sense of moving on. It really is. It's like that person who isn't talking to you doesn't deserve you. Okay. If they are not in constant communication with you and want to spend time with you, they do not deserve you. And don't wait for anybody, okay? Don't wait for somebody that you haven't heard from in months. I'm going to tell you right now, go out and have fun. Be single. There's a lot of fish in the sea. That person could be watching you. Maybe it's an obsessive feeling. It could be a feeling of, I don't want to be with you, but I don't want you to be with anybody else, which isn't fair either. Okay, because you have your own soul and your own purpose to lead, and don't let anybody ever keep you emotionally hostage, which is what I feel if somebody's like, I want you to wait for me. I'm expecting you to wait for me to be ready whenever I come back, but I don't want you to see anybody else, but I want to do whatever I want. Okay. I mean, you know, come on. So Spirit's saying, move on. Move on. Do not continue to wait for anybody. And I'm going to add something else to that. Don't even put your mind on them. Okay. For every ounce of energy that you are thinking about them, okay, you're thinking about the past, you're thinking about an ex, you're thinking about somebody who isn't calling. You're not thinking about your growth. You're not thinking about your spiritual growth, your health, your vision, your career, your gifts, your talents. Okay, so why do you want to put your head into somebody else who isn't investing in you? Invest in yourself. If you're going to put that energy into anybody, invest in yourself. Okay, so every time your mind goes to that person, go right back to yourself. What could I be doing for myself today to make myself a better person? My higher self and my future self, which is what I focus on in my private readings to help you grow. I tap into your higher self and your future self, and I listen for what Spirit has for you. I want you to take that energy and I want you to commit to it, no matter where you are in life, okay? That you are always in power of your future self and your higher self, okay? Don't let somebody else take your energy away from you. I have hot sex. I shouldn't say that. I'm going to get kicked off of TikTok and YouTube. I have hot blank. I have hot blank. Okay, so we're going to have a good time this weekend. Maybe some of you are going to have a rendezvous. I'll say rendezvous, something like that. I don't want to get kicked off of TikTok using bad words, so it's not worth it. All right, let's see. I'm going out partying. Go out and have fun. Okay, I'm not saying, you know, go out and get like smashed, but go out with your friends, have a good time, listen to music, have a cocktail, be an adult. I always like to refer to it as adult dating. You know, like when you're finally an adult, you can buy a drink. You don't have to hide. You can get dressed up in public, right? You can go anywhere you want, you know. So go out there and have a good time. You're an adult, you know, have a good time. I have future plans. Somebody who wants to talk about future plans. So is this somebody coming into your life that wants to have your dreams? I like the key, like you're the key to my dreams. You're the key to my heart, right? So I have this beautiful like future plans energy. So let's grab some letters and some charms, not charms, but dice And I'm going to have to hold them up for TikTok. TikTok's over here on my camera. If you see me keep looking over here, that's what I'm looking at, YouTube. And YouTube, I'm going to put on my screen here so you guys can see it as a replay and you can see it live. So I have this big bowl of charms. Look at, isn't this fun? Isn't this awesome? This is one of my favorite bowls. I have a lot of bowls of stuff, unfortunately, as to the chagrin of my husband. Like I said, I mean, he comes into my reading room, and I should do a tour of my reading room. I should record a tour of my reading room. You would not believe that what I have in this room, between tarot decks, charms, candles, books, tarot books, all my equipment to record, to be a YouTuber, the lighting. Maybe I'll do a tour. Would you like a tour of my reading room? Would you guys like to see that someday? Like, how does she do this? You know, because it's pretty impressive. It is. I got a lot of crap in this room to make this happen. But let's get some letters and let's get some charms. So I'm just going to take a handful and I'm going to put them down, and I will hold them up for TikTok. Okay. So that you guys can see them. All right. I got a ton. All right. So let's start with the tarot dice. I always like to start with the dice. Okay. So this looks like my sun. Okay. So I have a new beginning. So here's my sun. And I have an Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands, passion coming in. Okay, here's my Ace of Wands. So new passion, new beginning. I definitely have a new beginning. All right. So I want you guys to focus on that. Let's see here's my death card. Look at this. I have a death card. I have a tower and a death card in the little tiles. So that confirms to me again, that something has ended and Spirit's trying to bring in this new beginning. Okay. It's over. It's done. It was painful. It was hurtful. We all know what a tower moment feels like. Okay. And they're trying to bring in this sun. All right. They're trying to bring in this new beginning. And did I just say sun? Oh my God, here's my sun. I just turned it over. How awesome. So here's my sun. Yay. Okay. So let's high five that. Woohoo. All right. Come on, guys. I need to see you cheering out there. I need some hands clapping. Don't you have like little emojis that clap hands and things? All right, let's do that. So there's my sun. I do have a chariot moving forward. Okay, here's my chariot. And the one thing that I love about the chariot is I know for sure that the chariot driver's never giving up. Okay, their job is to deliver the message to the king, right? So they can be attacked on the way, they can go off the road, they can have bad weather, whatever it is, but they are not going to give up. So you've got somebody coming into your energy that wants to move forward and they don't want to give up on you, which I love. Thank you, Playboy Bunny, for the high fives. Thank you guys for the high fives. Awesome. And I have a lover's card. Okay. And my mini tile. Lover's card today. New beginning, soulmate connection coming in. So we love that. Now let's grab some letters. The first letter I have is B. Is that a B? Yeah, it's a B. First initial, last initial. Okay. So we're going to take a B. I have the letter E today. I have the letter. Let me know if the letters mean anything to anybody. Okay. If they are your person or that's the person you were thinking of. I have the letter L. The letter L. Okay. It's spelling Belle. Bella? Isabella? Anybody Bella out there? Maybe I have the letter E again. So we'll put those together. We'll put the duplicates together. I have the letter N. Okay, B is the last name over in TikTok. Awesome. Okay, I have the letter O. How about O? Does O have any meaning to anybody? I have the letter T today. Letter T. Anybody? The letter T. I have another letter T, so TT. Double T's. All right, maybe each of you have a T. Sometimes that happens. 3 T's. T is important. Somebody out there with a T is very Trent. They're saying Trent. Trent on TikTok. Okay, Trent has made it into the reading. Trent's energy has made it into the reading. That's funny. I have S, the letter S. I have an F today, the letter F. Got a few more to go. I have a letter A, the letter A. And I have another letter S. Okay, so S is a double. And I have the letter U. Okay, does U mean anything to anybody? It's kind of an odd letter, but you know, sometimes I have double U's. 2 U's, the letter U. All right, so that's gorgeous. I love that. Let me just put these to the side. Otherwise, I won't have any room for my cards. Let's keep going. What do they want us to know? What is coming this weekend? Welcome, everybody. If you're new to my channel, YouTube or TikTok, please hit that subscribe button so you get my videos, all of that good stuff. Thank you for posting the letters, Kimberly. Thank you. I have duality. Look at this yin and yang energy. Look at this beautiful card, okay? I also have the number 18 in this card. The frequency of duality supports our ability to gracefully flow with the everlasting movement among all opposites. But what it looks like is a yin and a yang energy, doesn't it? It's a feeling of we balance each other. We're working together, right? So for those of you that believe in yin and yang energy, your person could be perfect for you. You guys could really offset each other. You could really balance each other out. I also always like the feeling of when you meet them and you get to know them, that you feel comfortable within their energy, that you don't feel like you're climbing out of your skin, or they don't make you nervous, or you don't pick up on their stress, because many of us are very empathic. And if you're picking up on their energy, and their energy is one of those energies, like they have high anxiety, or they're always kind of like in motion, it's like, you know, I want somebody that's like calming, grounded, and I feel balanced, right? So maybe Spirit's just letting us know that we're really going to feel grounded with this person, or we're going to like how we feel energetically when we're with them. So that's nice. I have awareness, being aware, the number 11. The energy of awareness supports our capacity to focus our attention on all aspects of a multi-dimensional world so that we can create a reality that we really choose. Being aware of what's around you. I would refer to it as being present, okay? And I work with you guys a lot with that because it took me a long time to stay in the moment. All right. We have a tendency to always like think about the past and think about something else, or we could be talking to you right now and I could be thinking about what I'm supposed to be doing this afternoon, but I'm not. I'm really in the moment. I'm really present. I'm watching my comments. I'm feeling your energy. I'm seeing your hearts. I'm seeing the responses. So I'm very much in the moment, and that takes a lot of work, doesn't it? So Spirit's saying be aware of what's going on around you at all times, because the magic is in the moment, okay? The magic happens in the present. It doesn't happen in the past. It's not a memory, okay? And it's not going to be in the future. Could have good times in the future, but the magic happens in the moment. And when you learn to live like that, you start to see the world totally different. So if I can teach you anything today, it's practice staying in the moment, because it doesn't come easy. It does not come easy. It's very hard for most of us. Let me know if it's very hard for you to stay in the day, okay? That you have a tendency to think about, you know, worries from the past, or even worries about things that haven't happened yet, something like that. Let's see what else they want. Transparency. Oh, I want a relationship with transparency. Okay. I want somebody to be open. Let's see, the number 43, and I have the energy of transparency supports our expansion towards a higher vibrational state of being, high vibration. with more insight, honesty, and clarity. So we want that high vibration. We want to know who we are. We want to know who they are. We want honesty. We want truth. Otherwise, we don't want them, right? We don't want them because it's not going to work. It's going to turn into a low vibration because you feel lied to, or you don't trust them, or there's something, it's one of those energies where you go, there's something about them, but I can't put my finger on it, and I'm not sure what it is. They're doing everything right. They're a nice person. They're good to me. But if you feel that energy of there's something about them that doesn't feel right, I can guarantee you there's something about them that isn't right. Okay, so be careful with that. Let's get some premonition cards. Let's see if we can get a couple of clues. Let's see what they have for us. How wonderful. I'm so grateful that you guys are all here. Let's see what they have. This could be a Virgo. Any Virgos in the house? So you could be a Virgo. They could be a Virgo. Sun, moon, rising, Venus. Okay, so let's see. Any Virgos? I have taking you away on a cruise. I always see this card as our first vacation. I always see like, you know what, let's go on a honeymoon, or even before we're, if it's not a honeymoon, it could be the first time we go away on a paid vacation. Like we fly into Fort Lauderdale, we get on one of those big boats, and it just feels really, really good. And, take me away, right? So somebody's going on a cruise. Somebody's going on a cruise. Who wants to go on a cruise? I want to go on a cruise. I want to go on a cruise. A photographer, but I don't feel like they are a photographer. I always feel that we are taking pictures together. Okay. Some people hate to have their picture taken, and that, like, they won't take a picture with you as a couple. They're like, I don't like getting my picture taken. But I feel like this person feels comfortable. You guys look great as a couple. You guys smile into the camera while you're, out to dinner with your arms around each other. So I do feel like we are, we look really good together. I'm going to say it that way. We look really good together, which is nice. Like sometimes couples, you go, oh, they make a cute couple. So you make a cute couple. I have children. Somebody has children. These are like monkey children. What was this? This was a game when I was a kid. These monkeys. I forget. I don't even remember what the game was. It was a barrel of monkeys. Barrel of monkeys. Remember barrel of monkeys? But I think somebody has children. They could have little children, and maybe it's more than I thought I was getting into. But here we are with these kids, and I love you, and I love you, and I love the kids. Okay. So I'm just going to ask you a question. It's nothing to do with the reading for a second. It just popped into my head. I'm going to ask you guys a question, just for the audience to say something. This can be something you can ask on your first date, just to break the ice, an icebreaker. Okay. If you could only have one food and it didn't count for calories, and you could eat as much of it as you want, and it didn't make you sick, and it didn't make you fat, and you didn't have to worry about it being unhealthy, okay? Like it's free for all. What would that one food be? And I'll tell you what my one food will be in a few minutes. So go ahead and post, what is it that you would, a cake. Somebody said cake, okay? Lasagna, that's a good one. Chocolate, I'm getting chocolate. I'm getting ice cream cake. We're getting all the sweets. Chocolate cake, specifically chocolate cake. All right. Let's see what else. Pizza. Let's see what else. All right. So that's a fun thing on a first date. Like if you're stuck and you're like, oh my God, neither one of us are really talking, and we've run out of things to talk about. Maybe you just ask them rice, Chinese rice. Okay. Or rice, some kind of rice. Okay. I like rice too. Any carb, of course, right? Round table pizza. What's a round table pizza? Is that different than regular pizza? And Playboy Bunny, Givenchy, is that how you pronounce that? That's fish, right? Sushi. I have this person could be connected to law and justice. This person could be an attorney. This person could be a policeman, but that's the area of work that they're in, or they could be in law school, Spirit just said. So we've got pasta. What's a Manchester tarts? Manchester tarts. That's interesting. Okay. So I'm going to keep going. Fried chicken, somebody said. Now I'm getting hungry. How about you guys? Like, it's a fun question. It's a fun question to ask, like with miscellaneous people, and the comments that I've gotten from asking different people have been really funny, like my family members and different people I've asked. So I think it's a great icebreaker. Let's see what else they have for you. Summertime love. We're recording this in the summer. So we've got a summer romance. I like the beach. I like the feeling of water. Maybe we're going to go near water. Maybe we're going to have a date near water this weekend, something like that. Maybe we want to take a ride to see the water, go to the beach. I have a Capricorn energy. Happening. And let's see what else we have. I have a Leo energy. This could be a Leo. This person could be a Leo. Let's see what else. So my favorite food, if I could eat unlimited quantities, I should say, is movie theater popcorn, popped in one of those big machines with the pump butter. I want to be able to put as much butter on it and salt as I want. Like, don't limit me to the butter, I want the butter, I want the popcorn, I want the salt. So that's that's what I want. If in the perfect world, I could eat as much of it as I wanted. But I'm going to say So somebody else says, I love popcorn with tons of butter. Yeah. I go for the salty and crunchy versus the sweet. So I want that salty and crunchy. I have online dating. Okay. It's date night. This is date night. All right. Maybe we're going to meet this person online. It is a great way to meet people. I know we have a lot of cons out there. I know that there's a lot of people that we don't want, but there are a lot of people online dating, and it's really hard to find somebody that isn't online dating, because where do you go to meet people? So it is a place that you can consistently talk to different people. And you know what? You don't have to have these big, huge conversations on text messages. Just talk to them. If you're interested, grab a drink, get a cup of coffee, grab something simple like a lunch or a brunch. You don't have to make it a big deal. Just meet people. But it is a good way to meet people. If you're afraid of online dating, or you haven't tried it and you're newly single again, I would give it a chance, okay? Because I met my husband online dating, and we met on Plenty of Fish. And I had to overcome, I had on my online dating that I was a psychic. So I had all these men that were like, oh, you're a psychic, huh? And I'm like, oh, please, I'm not going to prove to you that I'm a psychic, right? So, but I will tell you a funny story. You want to hear a funny story? I'm going to tell you a funny story about dating. So I was in Facebook Messenger, and there was a doctor that was interested in dating me, and he was texting. And when I said I was a psychic, he was like, yeah, bullshit, right? And I said, no, I'm really a psychic. It's my full-time job. I do readings all over the world. And he's like, prove it. And I was in Facebook Messenger typing. I've never heard his voice. I had one picture and I was typing. And I said, okay, this is bullshit. I hate proving myself. I don't prove myself anymore. I'm a professional and I don't have to prove myself. So, but I wanted to put this guy in his place. So I said, who's Dorothy to you? And he says, Dorothy? He says, that's my mother-in-law. How would you know my mother-in-law's name? And I said, because I'm psychic. And her energy's around you still. And he's like, yeah, we were just talking about her a couple days ago to my kids. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, all right, lucky guess. I'm like, yeah, everybody's got a Dorothy for a mother-in-law. So Then he goes, all right, tell me something else. So I'm typing and I hear Rebecca. And I said, who's Rebecca to you? I said, she's very close to you. I said, she feels like she's been in your life forever, is how I said it. And he says, that's my sister. How would you know my sister's name? And I said, because I'm psychic. So he goes, I can't date you. That's too weird. I cannot date you. That's crazy. I cannot date you. Like, that is off the charts. I'm not dating you. But we ended up being friends, and it worked out. But anyway, so that's that was my dating story. It was hard to overcome. It was so hard to overcome, that I was a psychic, and they either thought it was really cool or they thought that I was a total whack job, and it wasn't going to work out. That's okay. Let's see what your person's personality will be. Let's see what they have. This is a magnetic connection. I love that. This is a magnetic connection. A little bit of a I don't want to say love at first sight, but instant kind of attraction. I'm going to say it that way. Instant attraction, magnetic. We're having a good time. Truthful. Somebody who's truthful. Sign me up. Sign me up for truthful. I think that's nice. We always want that. I have somebody who's patient. Somebody who is patient. Somebody who is a good listener is how that just came into me. Somebody who is there for you. There's something going on with that. They're calm. You like their energy because they have a calming energy to you. Maybe the sound of their voice, or they just showed me that even their eyes can calm you down. Like, they tell you it's okay. They don't even just say anything. They just look at you and let you know that everything's going to be okay, just with the way that they look at you with their eyes. So I really like that. That's nice. They're balanced. We want the person who can juggle, right? We want the person who can handle life, Spirit just said, that can juggle a full-time job. If they have kids, they can juggle the kids. If they have other responsibilities, and they have a clean house, they can take care of themselves. They get a haircut, they have clothes, like somebody who can kind of like keep their whole life together, all the parts and pieces moving at a time, because we don't want anything less than that. Hold on, TikTok. I gotta do my puzzle piece. TikTok just wanted me to make sure I'm still here. So they have like this little puzzle thing you have to do. They're nurturing. I love this. Let's get one more. And they're devoted. Okay. How about they're the one person that they don't date around when they're in a relationship? They only want to date one person. They want to see where this goes. Something along those lines. Spirit, share with me some other messages. What do you want me to know in this connection? Thank you for following, everybody. If you're new to my channel, hit that like button, comment below. And I always say that for any of the YouTube readers, before I even listen to a YouTube reader or a TikTok person, I always hit the like button or the heart, because for me, it's my way of saying thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Because it's free, for one. It's our time. It's our energy. It's our gift. And the best way for you to thank any of us is to hit that like button. Okay. So that's the most important thing to do, not just for me, but for all of the readers. Okay. Because it is a tremendous amount of time and energy behind the scenes to produce these videos for people. Let's see what else they have. I have a Justice card. Now, this person could be thinking long-term. This is the person that if you were to say, are you interested in ever being married someday? And they'll say, yeah, I'm open to it, but I just haven't met the person I want to be married to. Okay. So it's somebody who's open to a relationship that's a committed relationship, even a formal marriage. But that Justice card comes into us and says, it's a contract. Okay. It's a formal contract. It's something legal going on around this person, okay? And we had the attorney earlier. So maybe they have some legal issues. Maybe they're in a divorce and they're talking to their attorney a lot. That could be going on, or vice versa. But there's definitely a lot of legal things going around this person. I have a Queen of Swords. That came into me as thinking clearly. You're thinking clearly, that you're making a decision, okay? That you're making a decision that I like this person. I want to spend some more time with this person. I'm interested, Spirit just said. Could be the first person that you're actually interested in a long time, because it takes a little while to find somebody that you really want to spend some time with. Yeah, here's a long time. It's been a long uphill. Look at, he's got to climb these stairs. It's like an uphill battle. It's been an uphill. Let me know if it's been an uphill battle. If you're single, has it been an uphill battle? It's hard. It is hard. I was single. I was there. I did online dating, like I said. My stories of online dating. Seven of Swords. We don't uphill battle of people that lie to us, right? Uphill battle of people who say that they want to be in a relationship, and then you're in a relationship with them and they say, oh, I've changed my mind. I really want to open my options up. I really want to see what else is out there. And you're like, well, when we started, you wanted a relationship, you know? So this feeling of, did they lie to you, or they didn't know what they wanted, or the person who just right out lies to you. You know, they're talking to two different people at the same time. They say that they're divorced, but they're not, they never really finalize the divorce. They just have been separated from that person for years. So in order for you to ever be with that person for real, they really would have to go through a divorce, which would be a pain in the neck. So, you know, who is this? What is this long journey that you've been through? Okay, it is. It takes sometimes a long time. You're a Princess of Wands, okay? You're worth it, is how it just came into me. You are worth it, all right? This person's going to see that they're just used the word stunningly beautiful. Raise your hand if you're stunningly beautiful. Wow, okay. I'm stunningly beautiful or handsome. How about stunning? Is it stunningly handsome? I don't know if I do stunningly handsome, but stunningly beautiful is what they said. So somebody, all of you in this room are stunningly beautiful. And then there's my Sun. This is a new beginning like no other, okay? And this is a great reading to manifest, because if this hasn't come into your life, you claim it, you own it, it is yours. And then you take it and you say, thank you, God, thank you, Spirit, thank you, Kathy, whatever it is, and you push it out into the universe, okay? You push it. And you just say, I'm going to release it into the universe, and I'm going to trust that the universe has my back and wants these kinds of energies to be in my life. And that's how I want you to think, and that's how I want you to feel. Okay, let's see what else they have for you. Any loving messages for my weekend ahead? Beautiful. I want to thank everybody for being here. I am dreaming of you, but we have a number, the number 19. So I'm dreaming of you. How about somebody who is daydreaming about you right now? I'm going to call you later. I'm going to text you. I'm going to wait till after work to call you to see if you want to do something this weekend. I can't wait to get a hold of you, something like that. So I do feel like we have a date night, a romantic date night. I'm going to definitely commit to that for some of you. I have romance is blooming. Romance is blooming. So I love that. The number 7. And we're going to be seeing each other soon. I've got to see each other soon. So this is happening. This romance is happening. Let's get one more of these. I've been daydreaming about you. You got somebody that you're on their mind, okay? So somebody is going to be reaching out. They're going to be calling. They are, it's like, let's get this going. Let's get this going. What's your schedule like this weekend? Do you want to do something on Saturday night? You want to do something on any night, right? Any day, any night. I'm available. I'm available. No, you're not desperate. We're not desperate. You work around your schedule and what works for you, because you are important. If this person wants you, they're going to work around you. Okay. Don't make it all about them. Don't make it what's convenient for them. You want them to come to you. The energy needs to come to you. Okay. That's important. They're going to open up in layers. Open up in layers, the number 2, and then final card, and being supportive. Being supportive, somebody who's, again, the sense of a good listener, or I understand what you're going through right now in your life, or this is somebody I can talk to, right? We want that supporter. We want that person who is there for us. How gorgeous. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. I'm just going to grab my timestamp on the ending. So let me just do a thank you and wrap up. So first of all, I want to thank all of my YouTubers, my TikTokers for joining me today. I know I don't jump on live a lot. I've been trying to do it more with my friend Deirdre. Check out my friend Deirdre's YouTube channel, Deirdre Abrami, Psychic. And if you're new to my TikTok channel, please remember to hit that subscribe button. Just to let you know, the videos that I do on YouTube are different than what I do on TikTok, okay? So my TikTok viewers are seeing different videos and vice versa. My YouTube channel is more longer readings with, you can see the cards, you can hear my voice, you can, they're more in-depth love readings. And then my TikTok channel readings move a little faster. They're shorter, part 1, part 2. So it depends on what you're looking for, okay? But you could go back and forth to either one. And then my Instagram videos are the same as my TikTok videos. So it depends on what you're looking for, all right? But just so you know, YouTube and TikTok videos are not posted on the same place. So if you want to see other videos that might connect to you, check out both. Okay. I want to thank everybody for being here. I'm really, really excited that I was here today. And I have usually a very busy schedule. It's Friday afternoon. I took a couple of hours to reach out to you guys. I usually record my weekend love reading like the day ahead. And I thought, wouldn't it be fun to do it live? So I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed it live. If you're watching this as a replay, thank you for finding it. I will do the timestamps all for you. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, an hour or half an hour, check out my website. Okay. Love readings. There's descriptions of everything that I offer, Zoom or phone, whatever you feel comfortable with. And go to my website, KathyMammelin.psychicmedium.com. But I want to thank everybody for being here. I love you guys, and have a great weekend, and we'll see you all again soon. Okay, bye-bye.